Golf is one of those games where truly great things can happen. And if it's not in the playing of the game, it's the overall experience. And one of those things happened recently. I was lucky enough to convince one of the truly great bagmen to carry mine. It was sensational. So, Paul, 35 years on tour, 50 years caddying.
Yep.
Your list is better than most.
I think so, Andrew.
Who have you caddied for?
Well, I'm very proud to say that I've caddied for Sam Snead, a lot of the immortals, Tom Watson, Tommy Bolt, Hubert Green, Bill Rogers, Ben Crenshaw, Peter Oosterhouse, Tony Jacklin, Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer?
Only once.
Greg Norman?
Greg Norman. Very proud to have caddied for
Wow.
Greg. Yeah.
So it's a list and a half, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Says he modestly. I think it is. The length of it as well.
Did you have hang on, first, what am I going to hit here?
Well, since we've been talking, you probably want to hit a pitching wedge, but I'm going to talk you into a 9-iron for two reasons. There's a false front to this green. If you nip the wedge correctly, you could screw it back down the slope.
Right.
So I think a nice 9-iron.
How often would you be telling someone what to hit?
All the time.
Always?
That's my forte.
Well, look, I'm going to go with a 9, Paul.
Good. And good positive thoughts, Andrew, please. Commit yourself to it.
I only have positive thoughts, Paul. Rightio, 9-iron.
Yeah. Good swing.
That's pretty good, Paul.
Good strike.
We can go to the next shot.
Okay, boss. Let's
great.
do it.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Good. Good on you. Good swing.
Who was the best person you caddied for?
The best person was Nick Price.
Right. Who's the best golfer?
Sam Snead.
Right. Why was he so good?
65 years of age, caddied from a Manly Golf Club, and he'd just broken his age. This is a straight putt, a little bit quick at the end.
Yeah, he'd just broken his age.
He'd just broken his age on the main tour. If he could have putted, he could have still won a major.
He must have been...
If he could have putted like that, he'd have won more majors.
Did you say that was a straight putt?
I did.
Great read. Was he a good fella? Was he a nice guy?
He was. Ball striking from tee to green, superb. Swing never altered all the way through the bag. Watching him hitting balls at me, the swing never altered from the wedges right through to the long irons. Driver came out, and he wasn't short, slamming Sam.
Yeah.
Furthest I ever moved either side was 12 feet either side with the driver. Then he did a clinic at the lakes. He was hooking 1-irons out over the lake and bringing them back to me. He was mic'd up, and I'm ducking the 1-irons are coming straight at me, and he's saying, Paul, don't move, they ain't gonna hurt you. And these 1-irons hooking what were coming down like a butterfly with sore feet. And I'm just bending down, picking them up and putting them in the bag.
And he couldn't putt?
Couldn't putt.
So that's a birdie. Now, who gets credit for the birdie, do you think? Like you for the clubbing? Like, would you have players and they get a birdie and you'd go, that's my birdie?
No, it's always the player.
But really, it was you. 35 years on tour, was there a single club pulling moment that you can say, that was my best?
There certainly was, Andrew. 1973, my first Ryder Cup. Got drawn at the last minute. Gallagher got food poisoning. We got pulled in, playing with Brian Barnes against two hackers called Jack Nicklaus and Tom Weiskopf.
So you're caddying against Nicklaus?
After 15 holes, we're 3 down. We're on that short 16th, that wonderful par 3 at Muirfield, Scotland. And we're playing with the proper golf ball, remember, the Bellata ball. Mm. And I gave the yardage, 187. And my player, Peter Butler, said 4-iron. I said, no, it's definitely not. He said, why? I said, it's still early morning, the air's cold, the ball's not travelling. This hole plays slightly uphill. And besides which, we're 3 down. Hit the 3, give it a chance. Bingo. First hole in one in Ryder Cup history.
With a 3-iron?
Yeah.
You hit the 3-iron?
Yeah. Best thing, the best thing, Andrew,
yeah.
Jack Nicklaus turning around and saying, great caddying, Paul.
All right then, well, this par 3 here, we've got like, what, 135 or something? What do you think?
I think it's a good 8-iron, Andrew. You could hit a smooth 7 and use the Mackenzie backstop behind it, the Mackenzie green backstop. But just remember, the breeze is quite strong off the left, so you've got to hit it left of the flag. Great shot, Andrew. Come on, be the one.
That's the right. Oh, my God. I'm not even going to let you carry the bag anymore. We need to save your strength. That was great. Oh, not bad.
Yes, good.
Hey, you mentioned Greg Norman. What was he like?
Great. Very exciting.
How long did you caddy for him for?
2 seasons, regular caddy in Australia, 1979, 1980. And most exciting golfer I've ever caddied for. The best, longest, straightest driver of a golf ball, a proper golf ball, Mullata golf ball, the game has ever known.
Just an excitement machine?
Absolutely.
And so, did you always think you were going to win when you played with him? Was he that sort of...
I really thought we were invincible. I thought we could win every time we pegged it up, you know. But I wasn't surprised at all with his success.
Did you ever get into his steely glare? Did he ever give you that?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Was it ever your fault?
It's always the caddy's fault, Andrew. You know that.
And what about the younger players? What do you think of them?
Great, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Charles Schwartzel, I got him his card.
Yeah.
And then he went on to win the Masters and bring the course to its knees, birdied the last 4. And then, of course, my final bag was Rory McIlroy.
You caddied for Rory?
Yeah.
You caddied for Rory and didn't include Rory in the list of great people that you caddied for?
Just one tournament, my last tournament, when my body was telling me it was time to get out of there, and that was it.
So what was Rory like?
Great. 2006, Daily Telegraph, Forest of Arden, 16 years of age, +6 handicap, 6 stone wet through, knocked it past Darren Clark all day.
Wow.
And then Lee Westwood the next day. So
wow.
Here we go.
And
I've been so many places
you sing.
in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs and made some bad rhymes.